All right, guys, welcome back. We just killed Radon, and so we got a couple of things to do. First, we're gonna level. Okay. Second thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna ride north. And we're gonna ride north for a long ways. If we see any loot along the way, we're gonna pick it up. But generally, we're riding north to where the cliffside there meets the water. So, we see any loot out there, we'll go run and pick it up. But largely, we're just heading north. So for today's video, right? Yesterday we one-shot Radon. So today, we're gonna go talk about his what do you call it? His remembrance, and we're gonna do a little bit of post-Radon cleanup. We're going to finally be able to go past Liurnia without doing anything crazy. We're gonna do Ronnie's. We're gonna finish up Ronnie's quest. Like, all this stuff is on the table. Ronnie's quest comes first, though. So we're gonna end up going into Nokron, where we're finally gonna get the summon that we're gonna use for the rest of the game, which is going to be Mimic. We're going to be able to get our plus 10 Bloodhound Fang shortly after going into Nokron. A lot of stuff is going to start happening for us real fast. But first, we got some cleanup to do. So after we get the War Dead Catacombs, right, we need to go back to Liurnia. And we're going to go... where is it? It's like right about here, right? So we're going to go to Liurnia Highway North. And once we get there, we're going to make a single oil pot. Oil pot. And then we're going to head over here and we're going to talk to Alexander, who's stuck in another hole. Now, you can actually skip this part. You don't need to do this part. You can still finish Alexander's quest. You can still finish Jarbaron's quest. And you can still finish Dialos's quest if you didn't do this. But because of the nature of the walkthrough, we're going to do it. Now, if you go to Mount Gelmer before you come here and talk to Alexander, he won't be here.
Can you hear me?
He'll be gone.
Me. I'm stuck. Hello?
So you don't actually need to talk to him here before you hit him, but we're going to.
Hello. As you can. Would you mind? My thanks. You know what to do. Give me a good smack from... No, don't. I'm stuck back together. Just give it...
Okay.
Please. Wait. I have a terrible feeling about this. I can feel my lower half is stuck on something. I don't think you can get me out. Let's think. What if...
Okay. Now, we're going to put our oil pot on here. And we're going to throw it at him. Then, we're going to hit him.
My thanks. As a... Yeah, there were countless oil jars back where I'm from, actually, and now I know. Yeah, though it is one so... Pow. Wouldn't I can feel to walk the path? I'm headed to the I can strength. I will fort. I can strength. I will fort.
Okay, when he says he can forge himself anew, we're done talking to him. And now we're gonna go. Let's see, what do we need to do? Want to make sure that we don't miss anything. Let's check my inventory here. Alright, so we have an imbued sword key. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I just want to make sure, like, before we move on, before we go into Nokron, I'm double checking a couple of things for our progress here. Now, there is a lobster out here, or it should be out here. If it's gone, that means we killed it, which means we got that larval tier, which is good. Not that we need to respec, and we're about to get a bunch of larval tiers. So it looks like we got the lobster. Alright, so that's good. And then over here, near Kaled Highway South, there is another one of these cemeteries up here. Giant. That drops a larval tier. Alright, we killed him. Okay. Alright. Go check the Bellum Church and make sure we sent Hyetta on her way. And we did. This is a problem when you have multiple playthroughs going at the same time. You forget what you're doing and when and where you're doing it. Alright, so we have that one imbued sword key. So this one is going to be a Crucible Knight, I believe. We're going to do the Crucible Knight. Means we're going to have to parry. Unless we already did it, then that means we're going to the other place. Okay. Let's look here. So that is the Precipice of Anticipation. Okay, that's that one. Okay, so that's done. So now we're going over here. We're gonna go grab our Pearldrake Talisman. This place sucks for right now. It's gonna send us to Farum Azula. Farum Azula is like the last place you visit in the game, right? The last of the last. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, or 5 bosses, and you know, 3 of those bosses being basically in the same room. Farah Missoula has like the last 2 bosses of the game in it. So Malakath is here, and the 3-headed dragon with 2 heads is here. Oh, what the hell is his name? I forget. But we're gonna kill it anyway. So that being said, coming here right now, these guys, they're very beefy. They do a lot of damage, and they're not gonna take a lot of damage from us. But we should be able to just bully them down, and once that's done, then we can grab our time. Gonna drop here and grab the talisman. And you can see the path that we're gonna be taking, right? So right there, that's where you fight the dragon boss, right? And then where is it? Look at it from up there. Up there is definitely a better view. But right about there, I think it's there. That's where you fight Malakath. Maybe it's actually in there. But either way, it's like on that side. We'll get there. But for now, we're done with that. And I'm pretty sure, I think we got everything. We've been pretty thorough with picking stuff up. So we can go to Fort Height West. And from here, we're going to circle around the giant hole that's now in the middle of Mistwood. Right here was left by Glaive. So you don't want to be on Torrent here, because I found that he moves too fast with too much momentum to hit this drop. But once you make that drop, you can just hop back on Torrent and then swing over to the left, and as you get to the edge here, you can start to see that doorway. You're just going to go ahead and jump into that doorway. It'll dismount you from Torrent. I'm just going to walk around. Right around this area here, you can go ahead and drop. There's nothing over there. I'm going to go ahead and just add on. You can drop here. Swing around this way. Then you can drop here. Around here. And now we are in Nokron. Oh yeah, I forgot. I turned the music off. I was trying to find in the live stream. I was trying to find a beetle. Ended up not being able to find it after it teleported. Used a different method to kill it. Forgot to turn the music back on. So from here, you want to do trick jump right across this here. We're gonna Hop up here. Quick jump across here. Pick up your torch. And then honestly, it doesn't really matter which way you go. But we're going to drop here. And we're going to drop here. We'll pick up that. And then whenever you see these here, silver tear husk, you want to pick those up. Those are going to be important for us for later. Going to be a very important crafting mat for us. Then you want to pick up the rune arc. We can just head back down. Drop down here. Like that. Butterfly. They're just going to head back here now that they're dead and not shooting at us anymore and grab a couple of pieces of loot before we move on. Alright, grab that. And now we can head back. Jump across here. Drop down here. Jump here. This loot. This loot. Now these skeleton guys here, I guess not skeletons, they're like zombie dudes. They got ghost flame. That's gonna build up frostbite. And they also do just a ton of damage besides that. So you definitely don't want to let them get off of frostbite proc. And they're going to shoot arrows. And so we want to kind of avoid those arrows. Come around this side since they're all over here. Yeah, they're shooting those arrows. Those arrows, they build up. Frostbite. Okay. So here's our first grace inside Nokron. We want to ignore that loot for the time being. There's a bunch of these guys in here, and they're gonna have great shields, right? They're gonna pull out great shields, and they have like unlimited points. It's going to be extraordinarily difficult. Okay, I think that's all of them. Nope, there's one more. He's just slowly making his way over here. Okay, that's it. Now we can pick this up. And then if you're looking at these stairs here, just head off to the left. If you're looking at the gazebo, just go to the right. Swing around to the right. So when he's doing that little special like shield slammy thing, that's basically your opening to attack. We do enough damage that if we can attack him while he's doing that, he'll get one shot. There is a second guy here in the bushes, so just be aware of that. Drop this guy. All of our ghost glovewort. Silver tear husk. Go ahead and go inside the building. Grab another larval tear. We're about to get a bunch of larval tears. Come into this courtyard here. And now we have these guys as ashes. We're just clearing out the courtyard here. There is this little area here around the back. Can't really see it at first, unless you're like right up on it. Get a somber 4, and butterflies. I forgot to set my timer. We're making good time. All right. From here, we're about to have the goofiest boss fight. Now, this can be the hardest fight you've ever had, or the easiest fight you've ever had. But it will be the goofiest. It's gonna be the mimic fight. Now up here, there's 3 of these those black goo things. Gonna drop down. These ones have like plates. I thought these ones did. Some of these are gonna start having plates on their face, I guess, in quotes, face. So you'll have to go around the back, in quotes, to be able to do damage to them. I say in quotes because there's really no defining feature as to what is the front and what is the back. Just hit the side that doesn't have a plate on it and you should be fine. All right. Then once we get here, grab that rune arc. And before we go inside, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off all our weapons. Now, we're gonna wait. Now, once it's a fully formed body, we're gonna put our Bloodhound Fang back on. Oh, got a backstab. And that's what I mean by the goofiest fight, right? Like if we went in there and we had all of our gear on, the Mimic would also have all of the same gear that we use. If you go in there and you have none of your gear on, the Mimic's gonna have none of your gear. So it's just a goofy fight. And if it can catch you off guard. If it catches you off guard and you walk in there fully decked out, you're gonna have a real hard time. Alright, we're gonna level here. And let's see, we can get to the next Grace. And then we'll go ahead and call the video. Start up here on the right. There's the beetle. Go ahead and kill the beetle. There's going to be this piece of loot. That. Grab your butterflies. Go ahead and turn to your right. Grab your ghost glovewort and your arrows. I'm going to drop down here. Grab some more butterflies. And it's another one of these where we have to light the towers. Alright, so there's one tower here. I'm going to go ahead and light that. And then we're going to continue up here on the left-hand side. And we're going to go to a Grace. We're not actually going to do this section yet. There's an entire city section over there to the right that we're going to do before we come over here and do this. All right. And so now here's the Grace. And that's where we're going to call the video for today. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.